March is a very busy month, along with South by. Spring break is right around the corner, and this morning schools are reminding students to make smart decisions during tempting times, especially when it comes to drunk driving. KXAN's SOPHIA BEAUSOLEIL is live at Leander High School this morning. They're in the middle of the Shattered Dreams program, and that's where paramedics, police, and students put on a dramatized alcohol-related crash, which sounds very intense. Good morning, Sophia.
Good morning, Brian. It was very intense. Right now they're in the middle of a retreat. So several students spent the night, and the whole point is to teach them the dangers of drinking and driving. I want you to take a look at the students behind me. They're wearing these black shirts. So about 20 students who spent the night were considered the living dead. So yesterday during class, they wore the shirts, they had white paint on their face, and at the end of the day, every student would have, quote unquote, a dead classmate. And it's to symbolize what could happen if they were to drink and get behind the wheel. And take a look at this video. This is the Shattered Dreams program. It's very intense. Students watched a video first of a fake party, and then afterwards, the kids went to the back of the back parking lot, where they saw a scene of what could happen after a party and drinking and driving. You can see there's a girl there laying on the ground, pretending like she's dead with fake blood. There was also somebody taken into custody for being behind the wheel while drinking, and it's very realistic, Brian. You know, some kids told me some girls were even crying because they knew that was their friend, and just the thought of what could actually happen if they were to do something like that. And this morning I have Mr. Tony. He was the student who pretended to be drunk behind the wheel and was arrested. What's some of the feedback that you got from your peers?
Well, personally, I haven't got anything back from the whole school, but the people at the retreat, just like being booked in front of everyone, is pretty horrific, because I was in the back of the truck or the car, and I was like, wow, this could actually happen to me. It could actually happen to one of my friends.
You know, everyone always says never drink and never drive, but to actually kind of see what could possibly happen, I mean, what was the first thing that went through your mind? I
couldn't even tell you. I was just kind of stunned, because we didn't have like any like run-throughs or anything. So like when we went out there yesterday morning, it was pretty gruesome.
I know that, you know, you were arrested, and hopefully that will never ever happen again. But to see, you know, your classmate lying there on the ground pretending to be dead with fake blood, I mean, that was pretty dramatic.
I was tearing up in the car. I was trying not to lose it, to be honest. She's one of my best friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tony, for being here with us this morning. And, you know, it continues. This morning there is a mock funeral for the two students who pretended to die in that crash yesterday. Their parents will be here, along with law enforcement, EMS, and people who have been affected by drunk drivers. And the whole point here, Brian, is to not drink until you're 21, and to definitely never, ever get behind the wheel of a car while you're intoxicated. Reporting live from Leander High School, SOPHIA BEAUSOLEIL, KXAN News.
All right. Thank you, Sophia. They definitely carry out this reenactment to the fullest. Well, TxDOT is targeting college students with that same message. TxDOT is using a popular bar to remind drivers about the importance of having a designated driver. Transportation leaders will head out to Quattro's across from UT's campus. Their plan is to engage college students on the issue of drunk driving and encouraging them to plan for a safe ride home after hitting the bars.